Hello, hello, and welcome back. Another day of training, another video with some valuable nuggets to propel you towards your goals in this case study program. So hopefully you're getting some momentum now. Right, we talked about the results-based expert, the one that's done some things that can turn around and share it with somebody. We got the research-based expert, right? The person that pores tirelessly over books and compiles into their own unique value proposition. Then we have the role model-based expert, the one that's just living it in integrity on a day-over-day basis and sharing their personal brilliance. Well, my friend, I have a fourth little surprise for you. You're going to see with me, I like to surprise people from time to time. And the fourth thing is I truly believe if you're honest with yourself, just as I had to be, the fourth way to become an expert is actually not to be an expert at all. No, it's to be deemed a guru. And I know that term gets thrown around way too much, and it can have a whole bunch of positive and negative connotations surrounding it. I get it. Truly, I get it. But let's talk about what it takes to be a guru as I view it. To be a guru is not nearly as complicated as it might sound. I believe that as we went through the three different ways to become an expert, if you check the box in all three, you are in the process of becoming a guru in your space or industry. If you didn't, you should start on them today, right now. Write it on your calendar as this is the day I decided I'm going to become a guru. Even if you don't shout it from the rooftops, why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you show up and get results for yourself and results for others and document it? Why wouldn't you be doing something so much that you love so much that you want to research it consistently every day in your downtime? Why wouldn't you be a role model that's living it with consistent integrity in a way that will propel you forward for years to come? You wouldn't. You need to be intentional with these steps daily, literally every day. Days that end with why, you should be living this. If you're not, stop and ask yourself why. I see it far too much when coaches get to this part of the training. It's a gut check time. Dead serious. If you aren't doing the work on a daily basis, like your life depends on it, I have to question why you're showing up as a coach. Seriously, why are you showing up as a coach? If you're not reading something to propel your mind forward for a period of time each day, writing down notes and figuring out how to apply that to your specific coaching practice, why? If you're not living in integrity based off the model that you've created and you can spout it off the top of your head consistently, why? If you're not getting results in your own life and results for other people, my question to you would be why? It's always a couple things. One, you thought this was going to be easier and quicker than it actually is. That could be. That's okay. Not mad at you for it. But it's gut check time. It's time to strap on the boots and go traipse into the snow for a minute. Right? That's always one reason, because we thought it was going to be easier. Number two, we thought we could just maybe get by with one of the three, and you might be getting by right now. You might kind of just be getting by, but you don't want to get by, right? That's why you're here. You want to propel yourself up high. You want to hit literally, if you make above 90,000 US dollars a year and you're a United States citizen, that puts you in the top 10% of every coach in every industry in the United States. More importantly than that, 76% of the coaches are not currently making enough that you could even call it a true living and thriving wage in the United States. Dead serious. And I believe because so few people are doing the work the way that I'm encouraging you to, I can't even say encouraging, I'm telling you, this is what it takes. When you doubt yourself and there's coaches everywhere online and oh my God, they're so successful, and oh my God, they're doing this. Number one, they're probably not. The coaches that I know that show up in a big way, that make big money, like big money, like multiple seven figures, you don't see them taking vacation pictures. You don't see them flashing watch pictures. You don't see them posing on the hood of cars. They're too busy working. They're too busy helping people. So there's a good chance the people that you're admiring, that you're doubting if you're as good as them, they're probably not doing as well as they present. And even if they are, the way that you trump them is by becoming a guru, by focusing on all three. So the question would be, have you actually researched in great depth and complexity the topic in which you want to help other people master? Have you researched it? Right? As I look at business, there's 4 different components that make every business thrive. Call it the moss method. Right? You might have heard before, a rolling stone gathers no moss. So there's part of your business that is starting to get a little moss because your boulder is not rolling down the hill. And it comes to marketing. How do you market yourself in a way that differentiates you from your competition? The operations, which is how do you consistently polish the machine to make it run more smoothly? Sales, how do you onboard clients? And then service, how do you serve them in a way that ensures the fact that they're getting big results? That's all this takes. That's all business is. So each day of each week for at least the past 2 years, because the previous year I was focused on personal development only, I've consumed, read, and began to implement something along one of those 4 veins of business. It so happens as I'm recording this, copywriting, I'm just on the backside of my 22nd book in a row about copywriting. I am ruthlessly obsessed with ensuring the fact that I have every tool in my toolbox to hand to you so that you have no excuse to not go up and show up big in the world and make a huge impact. So have you researched in great depth and complexity the topic you want to help others master? That's the first question. If not, why? Second question, have you read at least 10 books in the past year on this subject? If you haven't, why? If you haven't, go research the 10 books. Even if fiscally right now it's not a good decision for you to buy all 10, know which 10 you want to buy. Post inside the group if you're confused. Got a whole library of books that I read. Maybe I have some ready for you. So have you read at least 10 books in the past year on the subject that you want to teach? Have you interviewed at least 10 true experts in the field? If you don't have a podcast, that's okay. Get them on the phone. Send them emails. Create a Facebook Live. Do something. Have you interviewed at least 10 true experts in your field? If not, why? Have you applied what you have learned in your field of expertise for at least 10 months and gotten significant results for yourself and others? Have you applied what you have learned for the last 10 months and gotten significant results for yourself and others? If not, because you're starting, realize it's going to take a little time. It's not going to take time for me to help you generate leads. It's not going to take time for me to help you generate a presence. But to become a guru, to become an expert, this is the stuff you have to be thinking. You have to show up bigger and better than everybody else. It doesn't mean you have to have more followers. It doesn't mean you have to have higher engagement. It doesn't mean your mailing list has to be bigger. Your ManyChat list has to be bigger. You have more automations built. It doesn't mean any of that. It means you have to show up with this ruthless commitment to big results in order to pull it off. And then, are you living in integrity and alignment each day with what it is that you teach? You'll see as I share, as we keep going down this path together, that the things I'm sharing with you, I, or now a member of my team, admittedly, it's not all me, but somebody does it every day. Every day. 7 days a week. You're going to have to get that same level of commitment. It doesn't mean work longer. It means we're going to work smarter together. You need all of these things to truly be a trusted advisor in your space, right? To get to that guru status. So my friend, it's my true wish. It's my desire. It's my hope and my dream, my aspiration for you that you take this video to heart. Because the world needs more leaders. The world needs more people that are passionate, that are filled with integrity and honesty. The world needs more people that show up the way that you're capable of showing up. Maybe you're showing up like this right now, but the world needs more of it. Because very quickly you're going to see there's going to be a separation. There's going to be all these coaches that might exist around you that start slowly disappearing off. And the reason they're going to disappear off is because there's a tribe of people that are coming, that are living in integrity in these three areas daily, and with complete conviction that they're going to change the world. And it's my hope for you that you feel that same thing from this video. I appreciate your time today, and I look forward to sharing what I have with you tomorrow.